Ideophones are words like Japanese doki doki, meaning heart pounding, or kira kira, meaning glittery, where there's a perceived connection between the sound of the word and its meaning. Now, English doesn't technically have ideophones. We have lots of onomatopoetic words like splash and thud and twinkle, but ideophones are a distinct class of words in a language that have their own grammatical behavior. English onomatopoeic words behave just like any other regular nouns, verbs, or adjectives. They don't have any sort of special grammar rules about them. Japanese, on the other hand, has an entire class of ideophones that have a very specific repeating structure to their sounds. And many other languages have special classes of ideophones too. Now, we've also known for a while that certain sounds are associated with certain properties no matter what language you speak. Across languages, if you ask speakers which one of these is Kiki and which one of these is Boba, the vast majority of speakers will answer that this is Kiki and this is Boba. We also know that infants learn ideophones really early, and linguists have hypothesized that this is because ideophones are easier for infants to learn. But is this true? A new study has found that the meanings of ideophones are generally very guessable, but they're not particularly learnable, at least not more so than any other words. The study presented Cantonese speakers with ideophones from Igbo, Japanese, and Korean and asked them to pick between two possible meanings of the word. The participants were really good at picking the correct meaning for the word, especially when the word referred to a sound. Then they conducted a second experiment where participants were taught the meanings of ideophones, but half of the ideophones they were taught had the incorrect meaning. Then they were tested on their knowledge by doing something kind of like a game of memory. They were presented with pairs of meanings and words and asked which pairs of meanings and words went together. The results turned out to be random. Learning the correct meaning of an ideophone didn't seem to make it any easier or harder for someone to correctly match a word to its meaning. But here's the cool part. The researchers then went back to the participants and said, hey, we lied to you. We told you the wrong meanings for half of these words. Here's what the alternate meaning of these words are. You can choose whether you think the original meaning we told you was correct or this alternate meaning is correct. And then they presented them with this memory task again. When this happened, participants correctly changed their mind about most of the words that they had been taught incorrectly. They were much better able to match the words with their correct meanings. So this study suggests that ideophones are in fact helpful for memorization, but only if you're paying attention to the fact that they're ideophones. If you want to learn more about how language works, like this video.